What is going on, my peeps? Man, Versatile is back with another video. Back here to talk about what's on my Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 Plus. Yes, there's two setups that most people may have with the Galaxy Tab S7 and S7 Plus, or the Galaxy Tab series, and that's because there's two different ways you can run the tablet, both in DeX mode and in tablet mode. And what I'm going to show you first is my DeX mode, because that's what I use most often. So I'm going to show you my layout for the desktop that I have going on for DeX, and then we'll get into the tablet mode and the rest of my apps thereafter. So if we will, as you guys can see right here, this is my home page. I like this. It's very clean, very minimal because of the 12.4 inch size of the Galaxy Tab S7 Plus. As you guys can see, it looks pretty spacious. And as you guys see, the apps that I have lined up here on the side, desktop style, it starts with my files. I wish they had a trash app, because I would have that up there. But I have the files app, my internet, my gallery, my settings, my Android Central and Android Authority apps for tech updates, tech news, and ways to help me make sure I'm accurate in terms of information that I bring to you guys. Anchor, which is a podcasting app, so when I make videos, I can extract audio and upload it to Anchor. I've given it serious thought. I just don't know if I'm actually going to do it in terms of restarting or bringing season 2 of Versatile After Hours. Then I have Samsung Notes, my Sony headphones app for my WH-1000 XM3s. I need to get the 4s, the Galaxy Store app, the Play Store app, Google Drive, Google Photos, Keep Notes, Samsung Messages. Because of call text continuity between the phone and the tablet, I can still send text messages and take phone calls from the tablet to the phone and vice versa. Now, one thing I've noticed, and I don't know if it's a bug because it probably should happen more often, but if you make a phone call on your phone or if you try to do it on your tablet, let's say this first. So if you make a phone call from the phone, you should be able to route it or forward it to the tablet, especially if your headphones connected to your tablet. Now, it should be able to route the phone call if you make it from your phone to your tablet also. So it should work and vice versa. I've seen it happen once, and I don't know if it was a bug, as in like it should do it, because it's set up like it could, like it asked like, would you like to forward this, but I haven't really seen that option pop up again. So it's hard to tell how, it's kind of hard to get that feature to work again. I'll probably try to get it to work and maybe drop a quick little brief video or YouTube short about it if I can get it fixed. So outside of that, Disney Plus, Netflix, Hulu, HBO Max, PlayStation Video, because yes, Sony videos still do exist, and I still have free videos or videos I bought from them, such as The Amazing Spider-Man, a D. Ray Davis comedy special, The End with James Franco, Kevin Hart, and them. So I have free movies or movies that I've had that I still watch, and this gorgeous screen takes advantage of the full HD. And then I have Adobe Fill and Sign. This is where I use Adobe Fill and Sign most often, because I use my tablet as a laptop, basically with the Samsung keyboard. I can get a lot of workflow done. We'll talk about that in a second. I have Squarespace on there because Squarespace is what I use to build my website, versatileproductions.com. It is in the description if you guys want to check it out. I actually updated some of the formatting of a couple pages, and I'm debating on whether or not I'm going to update my actual homepage. We'll see, because I have more photos I'm going to be adding to it soon, so I might change that, but we'll see. But check out my website if you want to. Squarespace works better on desktop, of course, to do a lot of editing. I've done some editing via my tablet and via my phone on there, but you just have to pay attention to specific things to get it to work. And then I have Google Docs, which I said I use the most on here because this is where I do a lot of typing, contract forming or contract editing, modifications, writing, write letters to people. I use Google Docs to basically do a lot, and then Google Drive is where I basically house all of my documents for both business and personal. And then I have a Watchtower online library article that me and my wife was reading. Milanote, which is basically a storyboarding app. The app on here brings up stuff that you've done from your desktop. I believe they have better integration with iOS devices in terms of being able to edit your storyboard or vision boards or mood boards through the app, but definitely through the desktop is where you'll get that done, and then you can actually check it out to some degree through the Milanote app. So I guess I could show you guys real quick what one of my Milanotes looks like on here, because that's how I use my tablet. And then I have the Smart Things app on here just in case I'm away and I want to, you know, control something via my tablet as opposed to my phone. Now, as you guys can see, I have my taskbar at the bottom, and I have certain apps that are pinned. And if you see that little line between the YouTube app and the Chrome app, everything to the left is pinned, everything to the right is what's currently open. So as you guys see, I have pinned down here my settings, my files, my JW Library app, my Samsung Internet, my Wave invoicing app, which again I use to bill and or invoice clients and people, or I guess you get clients both personal and business wise, and use it as a form of receipts as well to keep track of expenses and payments. And then my Gmail app, Power Director, Lightroom, and YouTube. That's all pinned to the bottom. And as you guys see, I was watching HBO Max. I was using Google Chrome because I use both Samsung Internet and Chrome on here, mainly to make sure I know when to post my videos on YouTube, because I have my studio open on both. So on the Chrome, I have it open to when people watch my videos. That way I make sure I time correctly. I use a 15-minute window, so like if a lot of people are on watching at 10 a.m. I schedule my videos at 9:45 to do 15 minutes prior to that wave of people. So that's what I use in conjunction with the Samsung Internet app, because I upload my videos through Samsung Internet, and as I'm going through the upload process, I can refer back to the Chrome app before I officially finish uploading the video. Now, what did I say I was going to do next? Oh, show you guys Milanote. So if I go into Samsung Internet and I go over here to Shot List, this is the Milanote desktop app basically. And this is where you can come in here and make boards. So this is how I use my tablet. And this is basically the app that I was showing you, or that I could show you. So as you guys see here, I'm in one of my lists in particular. But this is like a bridal shoot vision board. Something that, if I wanted to help bridal shops, really improve their ability to show what they have at their store, basically, right? Marketing. I have a board set up of how I can shoot and film content for those type of shops. So as you guys kind of see quickly here what this looks like, if I go back to the home screen and hit Milanote, it'll open up the app. And then if I hit the middle button, which is the boards, I can open the bridal shoot board, and it will bring up a form of it, but not in the same layout. So it'll still give me most of the stuff that I have in here. And then if I click on one, it'll bring all that type of stuff up that I have typed up in here as well. And then if I back out and go into the mood board, where I have the pictures of different things that I either have taken or that I found to help show or model off the idea I had in terms of shots and whatnot. This is where I can come in here and be like, okay, this is what I want to do for this shoot. And then I have videos as references as well, storyboards, my shot list. As you guys saw, these are different locations that I would use for the shots for any specific company, that was interested in this endeavor. So that's Dex mode, and how I have my Dex mode set up on my tablet. Now, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys ignite the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, so you never miss my videos, and we can sit back, relax, and see what's cracking. And also comment down below if you guys use Dex mode on your Samsung tablets. Do you have a similar setup? Do you like using your tablet as your workflow station? Let me know down in the comment section below. Now, let's get back to the video, and we're about to go into tablet mode. Now, as you guys see, tablet mode is set up really differently. Now, I do like Samsung's wallpaper, so I'll probably switch back to the wallpapers. I always go back and forth, but I really like the wallpapers that they put out for the Tablet 7 series. But if you guys look at the widgets that I have on here currently, I like that slight transparency look, as you guys see. With each widget, it kind of just adds a level of 3D to it. So if we click on this first widget right here, if it lets me, if we go in here and export, this is the new Dateline. So that's the KWGT, new Dateline. We're definitely gonna find out once I enter the app drawer. And then if I click here, this widget here is an OSHA KWGT. And then if we click on, that's the Samsung calendar. And I try to make sure it matched the transparency of the widgets to really give a similar look and vibe. And then I have the Google search bar widget, which is within the Google app. Then I have my media folder on here, which consists of Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, Prime Video, PlayStation Video, HBO Max, JW Library app, which all for all my Bible research and Bible reading, my Samsung Files app, and YouTube. And then the next folder I have right here is my Samsung folder app, which houses my ad blockers for Samsung Internet, Bixby, the Galaxy wearable app for my Galaxy Buds Plus, and hopefully the 2s, depending on when this video comes out, the Gallery app, the game launcher, and I haven't played Marvel Contest of Champions in a while, just because Marvel Avengers is a real thing. But if I were to play it, because this has 120 hertz now, it's probably easier to play the game or more fun to play that game. And I can Bluetooth a PlayStation 5 controller to this if I wanted to. So I might experiment with that, we'll see. The Samsung Internet, the Good Lock app, the Good Guardian app on here, and those are Samsung's additional modules to help further customize and make the most out of your Samsung Galaxy device, whether it's your notification panel, your clock, your icons, your wallpapers, your clocks on your lock screen or on your always on display. You can take advantage of a lot of those things with those two apps. The Samsung Messages, the Reminder app, Samsung Notes, Smart Things, and the Sound Assistant, which is basically part of Good Lock. Then the next folder is my Google app, which houses my Assistant, my Docs, my Google Duo, Samsung Google Files, the Gboard, which I also don't use on here anymore. I use Samsung's keyboard because of the customization, the Google app, Google Drive, YouTube Music, Google Maps, and Keep Notes. The next is my productivity folder, basically where I do a lot of my work, which is Power Director, Lightroom, Lexi audio editor, which basically allows you to edit audio, but it never actually functioned that well for me other than basically just laying audio in there. And then you can kind of change some levels, but I don't know why that app, and I would use that app from time to time with the video converter app, which is next, to make sure my podcasts sound right when I used to upload to Anchor, which is also in here right next to this audio converter app, which essentially allows you to take audio and convert it between MP3, WAV, AAC, and different codecs. I don't need this anymore because prior to this app, I didn't realize I was downloading my Epidemic Sound music and in the waveforms. With Power Director, it no longer accepts waveforms or large waveform, wave codec audio files. So I had to switch to MP3, and once I did that, I never had any issues. So I don't even need to use that app anymore. And then I have the Distortion app, which allows you to add like lens flares and whatnot. Oh no, this might be the lens flares app. Yeah, lens distortion. So it allows you to add lens flares to photos. That's what I have right there. And then at the bar at the bottom, I have Google Photos, Gmail, Play Store, Galaxy Store, Chrome, which I will sub out for, I can do that live for you right now. Boom, bow, just like that. And then put this over here somewhere, Google Docs, Google Assistant, somewhere in there. And I like that, and I don't really use tablet mode all that often anymore because I run this as a workflow and it just feels so more seamless with Dex mode. But the next window I have over is my Android Central widget, which I use. It's easier to kind of scroll through here, see if there's any interesting apps on here, that are apps, articles that I want to read, that I need to know about. And then I have my phone widget that lets me know my storage and my memory on here. And as you guys see, I've finally used up about half of my storage on this device. And that's really because I moved a lot of my folders from like older content that I did, and I just moved it on storage there because my 400 gigabyte SD card had filled up. Yeah, I go through storage pretty quick, especially as a filmmaker. And then that's the only two windows I have there. And if I swipe over here, I use Samsung Free because it won't allow me to use Google's Discover on here yet. And because this is a big tablet, having Samsung TV Plus right here, which is Samsung Free basically, allows you to watch different things with no problems. And it's like, okay, all right, cool. I like some of this I see. And then what have we got? We got Married with Children, I think. Where's that Wild Now I was talking about before? They do have a Wild Now channel on here, unless it just comes on later. But we got Bloomberg TV, we got Take a Break, Ring of Honor, Billiards. We have stuff you can watch straight on the tablet with no problem. We got music videos. Matter of fact, yeah, Vivo pop music videos. I don't know who's playing right now. Oh, Taylor Swift. Oh no, maybe not. Oh, Zara Larson and Young Thug. Talking about love. See, like, and then if you want, just full screen it, boom, and you're watching it just like that. So for those reasons, I do like Samsung Free or Samsung TV Plus on a tablet because it's a big screen that I would watch that stuff on. And then if we swipe up, what apps do I actually still have on here? I have the Sony Images app. That's for the cameras, so you can send data, like your phone, your photos and your video straight to your device. But it will be JPEG only unless they've updated it to allow raw files transfer. And then this folder over here has the Audible app and the Kindle app, Patreon app in there. What else do I see? I see an Adobe app right here, which is what I primarily use in Dex. The Adobe Fill and Sign, which I already talked about. The Amazon Assistant app, which when you're on the internet, it basically kind of knows when you're looking at products and it suggests stuff on Amazon. Android Authority, I talked about Bixby Routines. I have Canva right here. I have not used it. I may install it. We'll see. Contest of Champions, I said, is on here, but I haven't used it in a while. I have Daily Board as an app right here, which is nice, and you can actually go in there and further customize your Daily Board. And Daily Board is activated once you start charging the device, and it can automatically pop up, or you can hit the notification to pop up, and then it throw time up there, pictures, albums, whatever you want. It'll throw that up once you actually click on that. And then I have Discord, the ESPN that I don't use on here because I know you get it with Disney Plus and Hulu as part of like their trio package, but ESPN is virtually useless. So I'm probably gonna uninstall that right now for you guys. An everyday budget app that I look at from time to time on here, but primarily I look at it on my phone because it's right there in my hand. The Flow KWGT, as I talked about before, the Galaxy Shop I talked about before. I don't have this downloaded anymore. I need to download this. This is the game plugins for the game launcher, and this is where you can also maximize your gaming experience in terms of taking advantage of notifications, alerts, how the games run, each individual game as well, I believe. You know, you can make the most there. I have my HP printer app and plugins. That way I can just wirelessly print straight from a tablet to our printer. Like I said, this is the workflow machine until I get a laptop, an actual laptop. Wave enforcing, I've said before. Keys Cafe, which is for Samsung keyboard to really maximize the customization and make it yours. The KWGT app and Pro module. The NFL app, which I don't really use unless I couldn't watch the game and I want to watch some highlights, and even then I just wait for YouTube for the NFL channel to drop the highlights for games and I watch that way. So I think for the Super Bowl you can watch through there, but even then you can't cast, so they be playing with the app. Then you got the OSHA KWGT. I think this is the Oxy KWGT. You have Pinup, which I don't use, so I can uninstall that right now. The Pixar, as I said, I use for my thumbnail creation for my YouTube videos and to really spice things up there. I have the Samsung Members app, the Samsung Pass, which is all your passwords and I think your addresses as well. Keeps track of all that, your credit card info. The Speed Test Ookla app, Spotify, which I don't use. I'm glad I can uninstall that now. The Theme Park, which is a part of Good Lock. TubeBuddy, which helps with SEO optimization, but on my tablet in particular, I don't use it, so I actually don't need it on here. So doing this video has actually helped me clean up my tab a little bit in terms of apps. The Samsung Recorder app, which I'm surprised is not in the Samsung folder. Put that in there, which is kind of like Google Recorder app for audio. Then I have the Voodoo app, which should be in my media folder, because I use Voodoo too, because I have Infinity War bought there, but it's like, dang, I have it bought there even though it is on Disney Plus, but at least I own it, so I'm not mad there. And then my Keys Cafe app should likewise be within the Samsung app. The Good Guardian should be in there. Game plugins should be in there. The Galaxy Store should be in there. See how I'm just starting to clean up a lot of this as a result of kind of just paying attention a little bit more. and then it's like boom, it starts looking even more clean. The app drawer space, it doesn't look, you don't have to keep doing a lot of swiping. Boom, just like that. Lord have mercy. Boom, Samsung Members belongs in there. Samsung Pass belongs in here. Theme Park app belongs in here. And as you guys see, the last couple apps I have, Twitter, which I already talked about. I don't have Instagram on here because it's a tablet, and I don't use my tablet in portrait mode often. So that's pretty much why I don't have Instagram on here. Then I have Wally 4K, which is a wallpaper app. I don't use it too often anymore, so I'll contemplate getting rid of it. Then I have the PDF, Write on PDF on here, so interchangeably with Adobe Fill and Sign, I can use that to sign documents as well. But that is all that's on my tablet. What do you guys think? Do you use any of these apps in tablet mode? Do you have your tablet mode set up similarly? I do wish you could use widgets in Dex mode, at least clock widgets that you can place on your even if it's like in the corner or like as a wallpaper or something. I would love that. Or if they created one, that would be nice too. So Samsung, please get creative and come up with something like that. But outside of that, as you guys see, this is a true workflow station for me. I don't, I need to get a laptop, but this tablet has been working. So it lets you know that you can use a tablet and run your business off of it. Now, depending on your business, you probably should get a laptop or a desktop to improve your specific work, like in my case, video editing. But it is feasible still to get work done with a tablet. So again, let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought about any of the apps, any questions about the apps that you have, that I have, apps that you want to recommend. Let me know down in the comment section below. But again, if you guys haven't already, I would greatly appreciate if you guys could ignite the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you never miss my videos, and we can sit back, chill out, see what's cracking. It's your man Versal signing out, and until the next video. This tablet is too sexy, baby. Wait for it.